ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So we get another look at Nate Diaz tonight. More than 10 years on the roster. Outstanding boxer. Great finishing instincts with his jiu-jitsu game as well. And hard for days. I mean, sometimes you feel like without a weapon, it's going to be hard to get Nate Diaz out of it. That kick blocked by Diaz. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
All right, early in the fight here, Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start. Found a home for that left hand.
I mean, it is powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his targeting is very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion Leon Edwards in the same way. Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Diaz is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Stephes. Crazy numbers round one. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's gotta pay attention now before it gets worse.
26 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. Oh, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad, but as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Under a minute to go in the round. Oh, hook to the head by Diaz.
Great timing on that double leg.
Stevens is in half guard.
He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Round one winding down here. Constantly a moving target. 5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. All right, 5 minutes in the can. Here we go with round two. Jeremy Stevens versus Nate Diaz. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
All right, so there's that Nate Diaz left hand. You've talked about the sneaky power. That one looked pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's throwing it hard, but he's so accurate that when he lands, he can hurt you. Nate Diaz has a really good left hand, and it's all rooted in how he hides it behind that slap right hook.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be, right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position come in here and try to stop this fight.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Oh, powerful double leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Diaz is in half guard. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging. That was a slick transition.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stick.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited. He passed the half guard.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action.
You ready to fight? Right.
Third round underway. Stevens just out of range with that right hand. Oh, what a shot there. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
There's the left hand from Diaz. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented. You heard it bad.
Diaz is really bleeding badly from his lip here. A few more strikes absorbed, and that could be the end of this fight. Nice crack there. Taken down by Stephes. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Stevens is in half guard. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, that's all you got to do.
Like that.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Oh, a huge block there. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Quick entry to get him on a
That
single.
was a great single.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that.
Another takedown land.
So how about that? The striker lands another takedown. At least on paper, his ground skills would appear to be inferior, but continues to try to take this fight to the mat.
You got to mix it up, right? You got to be well-rounded. He's showing how well-rounded he is in terms of mixed martial arts. It's not kickboxing. It's not wrestling. It is mixed martial arts. Oh!
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.